Good morning traders and welcome to Trade Setup in the Morning Jumpstart for the 11th of October. Okay, we had a good night last night. All the markets across the board were positive. Pretty much commodities, US dollar was up, indices were up, so we had a strong night across the board. We had the SPY 200 futures closed up 21 points, the S&P 500 futures closed up 13 points, the FTSE closed up 44 points, the DAX followed suit closing up 134.5 points. Gold finished up $9.60, oil closing up $1.38, so that had a good surge. CRB index was up 1.98 points, and the Aussies currently around that 76.07 mark. It looks like Hillary Clinton has taken the lead of the US presidential election campaign, so that's given a good boost to the market. They've taken that as a positive, and the oil rally in oil was triggered by Russia saying that it wanted to join the proposed deal to cap the oil production, so that's given a lift and it's given a good solid base to the equities at the moment. Let's see how we go on the rest of the markets. We'll kick off with the daily chart in the ASX 200. We've had a good look at this previously, but it's good to just keep an eye on this chart. We've had that bounce off that 51.55 zone. That support is holding the high or low. Now it's still up in the air whether that is a major high or low, because as obviously we'd have pushed through 56.05 for confirmation. We're a bit off that at the moment, but we are starting to take out that 5500 zone. Which is a good sign. We could just edge our way higher. We may need a bit of a correction to build that minor higher low, inside higher low, and then push up from there. We'll see how that plays out. Now let's take a look at the lower time frame charts. This is a 30-minute chart here. Great price action. It's looking nice. It's holding that 54.45 as a good support level for that kick up. We've had a good push up last night. Pushed up into that zone yesterday day during trading, and then pretty much on the open, and then just backed off all day. Found that higher low coming into the close. Started holding the higher low. Obviously a bit of a washout on the open of the night session, and then we edged our way higher all night and just closed high, holding this level here at 54.96. Now I would expect on the open, being so close to that level, we do get a bit of a washout, and then we may pop higher. And I'd expect if it is going to play out that way, pop out, build that high low, and then bang straight through 55 again and have another good day. And through 55.08, take out those highs. There'll be a lot of stops packed in up there. Some buy stops just from all the shorts, so that may just get washed out. So we'll see how that goes. We may need to correct a bit more, build another decent correction to build that higher low somewhere around 54.80, 90 zone for that push back up, but we'll see how that plays out today. Okay, looking at the longer term 4-hourly chart on the Aussie dollar, we did get a good price action last night. We're starting to see potentially of that 76.25 zone holding, so we rejected there twice last night also, and that's coming off that 75.66. Now this is a daily uptrend support line, which potentially we could, if this is a double top here and some sellers are coming in at that level, then we may just roll over, take out that 75.66, spike down to that level down there, say 75.40, 50 zone, and then bounce off that, but we'll have to see how that plays out. Now if this is holding up 75.66, what we could easily get is a bit of a rally like we're seeing here, a pullback to build the high low off there and then go again. So nothing major just yet. If we do roll over, we could build a higher low above 75.66, because that could just be pure and simply a washout of that level as we bounce off it, hold the high low, and then push back up through 76.25 on its way to 7700. And if that's the case, then that is a major higher low at 75.66. So let's look at the half an hour chart now, just break it down. Breaking it down now, the 30-minute chart. We've had that's over the payrolls on Friday night. That's price action there, where we had the push up into the payrolls, and then that number come out and spike lower, wash out the 75.66, take out a few selling stops, and then bounce straight back up. And we built that high low here. It has been overnight at that 75.81 as we've taken out this zone. So this is forgot to label that, but 76.24 highs here. Now if that is just a washout, then yeah, we're heading our way lower. But at the moment we are in oversold territory, so there's a good chance that it is going to be that 76.04 is going to hold, and we're going to get a leg up through that 76.24 or 25 to new highs, new intraday highs anyway. We'll see how that plays out. Now we were looking at an entry, an alert yesterday, just coming into that close, so we were looking for that 75.90 to hold. Wanted to see that hold and then a push up through 76.04. on its way up to 76.24-25 zone. We did get that wash out of 75.90, which was expected but hard to see at the time. Obviously, just got to go by what you see. Then, if we were following this, we didn't obviously, but anyone that was following, it's a beautiful little entry off that break. If I can just mark that up there, let's just put in that color. Beautiful little entry with a push through that 75.95 zone, because you've just come off a low here, a failed continuation lower, and the 75.90 starting to hold again, and then a break up through here was a great little entry. So risk reward was fantastic. Could have been a great trade. Anyway, we'll have a look at this again tonight, and we'll speak to you later on. And don't forget, traders, you can go to our YouTube channel to subscribe. Just go to www.youtube.com/c/TradeSetup AU, and you can view all the uploaded videos we've taken so far.